This Ag Business Update brought to you by American Implement, indebted to the past, committed to the future. In a moment, Ag News.
Wolfter Construction and Irrigation has been around a long time, and a lot of folks have trusted them to design, build, and service all sizes of commercial and on-farm storage for grain and equipment. Wolfter is also known for their outstanding irrigation division, where they stock a complete selection of nozzles, regulators, drops, gear drives, electrical, and structured components. Looking for an electric motor? Wolfter has a large selection in single and three-phase. Next time, reach out to the pros who have decades of experience at taking care of business the right way. Wolfter Construction and Irrigation. When you've had a best friend for over 50 years, you develop a trust. And the Scott Co-op has been a trusted rural friend since 1957. A co-op keeps money in the area, doing business for and with their members. And that helps keep their hometown thriving with keeping money in the community. Scott Co-op is not just an elevator. It's the rural way of doing business. So, when you see an elevator, remember your friends at Scott Co-op.
In agriculture news, the Kansas Grain Sorghum Producers Association and Commission announcing Adam York as their new CEO. Adam brings a strong policy and leadership background to the position with nearly half a decade experience within the industry. He served as Director of Programs for Kansas Sorghum, the Sustainability Director for the United Sorghum Checkoff Program, as well as Government Affairs Director for National Sorghum Producers. Adam also served in various roles in the public sector, like a staff manager for the U.S. House of Representatives Hunger Caucus. Also, he is a Class 16 associate of the Kansas Agriculture Rural Leadership Program. We know that as Carl. Well, USDA released its final 2023 crop production report, showed a rise in corn production, a drop in soybean production. In 2023, corn production hit a record 15.3 billion bushels. That's 12% above 2022. Average yield a record high of 177.3 bushels per acre, 3.9 bushels above 2022. Soybean production in 2023 reached 4.16 billion bushels, 2% lower than in 2022. The average yield 50.6 bushels per acre, 1 bushel above 2022, but the production drop was due to a 4% fewer acres harvested than we saw the previous year. More coming up in a moment.
Would you like to see something done about high gas prices and low unemployment? Western Plains Energy in Campus, Kansas is doing something about it. They're a proud part of Growth Energy, America's ethanol supporters, and they employ 38 people and will be adding more following the expansion. Ethanol fuel not only reduces the cost of regular gasoline, it's good for the environment and keeps money right here in the United States while supporting local rural jobs. Western Plains Energy, doing something for the future.
The cost of everything has gone up dramatically over the last 75 years. With one exception: keeping electricity affordable.
Wheatland Electric, delivering energy for life, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Well, USDA is accepting applications for the Continuous Conservation Reserve program sign-up. Farm Service Agency is encouraging ag producers and landowners that are interested in conservation opportunities for their land in exchange for a yearly rental payment to consider enrollment options available through that continuous CRP. Now, that also includes the Conservation Reserve Enhancement Program offered by many partners with FSA. And producers participating in CRP can apply to re-enroll now if those contracts expire sometime in 2024. Zach Ducheneau is FSA administrator and said continuous CRP one of the best conservation tools they have to provide to producers and landowners. He said whether a producer wants to focus on water quality benefits or work with one of the partners to address natural resource concerns in their area, the program offers many options to help meet those resource conservation goals. Now, to submit an offer, you need to be a producer or landowner. Contact your local FSA office by July 31st. And the winter wheat area planted for 2024 harvest estimated 34.4 million acres. That's 6% below 2023, 3% higher though than 2022. Two states with the largest acreages, Kansas and Texas, are expected to be down 7% and 8% respectively. Michigan and Utah expected to plant a record low number of acres as well. Hard red winter wheat acres expected to be seeded at 24 million, 5% below 2023. The largest drop planted acres is going to be in Kansas as well as in Texas. And those Kansas water users, your water use report due by March 1st, if you fail to file prior to the date, could result in civil penalties between $250 and $1,000. Reports can be filed online or via paper, but the Department of Agriculture's Division of Water Resources does charge a $20 filing fee for each water right if you use a paper submitted report. The fee can be avoided, though, by reporting online, kswaterUseReport.org. The PIN and ID that's printed on the lower left corner of the water use reports mailed out this month will be needed if you want to file electronically. More coming up in just a moment.
S&S Trailer Sales, with 2 locations in Ness City, Kansas, is where everybody goes to buy or rent trailers. They feature the all-new, all-aluminum Mauer grain trailer with all of the electric options, the easy-to-load detached trailers, and a huge stock of header trailers. At the west location, you'll find bumper poles, goosenecks, and oilfield specialty trailers, along with flat and utility beds for pickups. S&S Trailer Sales in Ness City and on the web, but remember, you do have to spell out the and.
KBUF Radio has agriculture information for you weekdays beginning at 6 with Agriculture Today. Then 7 to 11 is the KBUF Morning Show, where we talk with newsmakers, have information on markets, weather, and more, all to help you make good decisions on the farm and ranch. Follow along on our social media pages, or you can listen to any Western Kansas broadcast station online, westernkansasnews.com. I'm Ken Rahjes. Thanks for watching.